Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning.
Steve, are you okay, man?
No, man. I think I broke my weekend extra bone.
Steve.
Tell Eric I love...
What?
I love...
No!
Dr. Kravitz, you have a visitor in the main lobby.
Mr. Johnson? Mr. Nelson will live, but his weekend extra bone may never heal. Unless...
What?
He said he never learned about motion tracking. Maybe if you could teach us more about it, he'll be back in potato salad eating form in just 2 to 3 weeks.
I'll do it!
Shh. Some people are so weird.
Motion tracking is the ability to add a new object into your scene in post-production realistically. This can be as simple as a sign or as complicated as a giant baby-eating death monster. The first thing you've got to decide is what you're going to use to track your motion from. The trick is to provide your software with brightly colored reference points that'll be easy to pick out from the rest of the video. Things like ping pong balls, stickers, tape. If you've already shot, and you're saying, well, I didn't do any of those things, just look in your shot. You probably have like a corner of a door frame or a tree or a ball, something in your shot that sticks out from the rest of the scene you can still track from, so don't worry. As magical as motion tracking may seem, you still have to remember to keep the same general area in your shots at all times. Handheld like this is fine. If you start sweeping things around back and forth, your tracker's going to get confused and your shot's not going to work. If your camera has the option, shoot at a high shutter speed. 1/60th is good, anything above that is also good. If your footage gets too blurry, those high contrast tracking items are going to smear out, and that makes it really hard for your program to identify where they're going. I'm going to be showing you how to do this primarily on Adobe AfterEffects. Only the Pro version has motion tracking. If you get the cheaper one, they don't provide it. You can also get Apple's Motion, which does motion tracking as well. I know these programs are expensive, but don't freak out. I did some research, and it looks like there's a really solid free motion tracking program called Icarus that works on both the Mac and the PC. It's kind of old, but I think it'll do the trick. The great thing is that this group called Peerless Productions already did a whole bunch of video tutorials for Icarus. You can check them out at the link over here. Now, I didn't delve too deeply into it because I'm already used to After Effects, but the program's free. It looks kind of complicated, more complicated than what we're going to be doing here, but for the price, you can't beat it.
You're gonna make it. Go! Rambo, rated R, January 25th.
Here's our footage. Let's get to the tracking. Step 1 is to import your footage by dragging it into the project box on the left-hand side. And unclick the eyeball icon to make the item that you want to add to the scene disappear. If it sticks around, it'll just be annoying and basically in the way. Select the footage you want to track from, go to Animation on the top, and then Track Motion. Now we're going to be tracking a 4-cornered object, so choose Perspective Corner Pin from this drop-down, and that one box will turn into 4. Each one needs to be placed properly around the borders. The crosshair sets the area of the replacement object. The smaller box tells the crosshairs where to go, and the big box makes sure they're all tracking correctly. Click the right play arrow next to Analyze on our tracking options panel to start things off. You'll notice octopus-like tendrils of blue appearing. These are keyframes showing trails of where the picture is moving. Your tracker may slip off course, but you can always pause, frame back, and adjust things to correct it and hit play again to see if the changes worked. Time to add our footage. Click Edit Target first, just to make sure your invisible new object layer is selected. Then click Apply, and re-click the eyeball to see your footage. I had to make some tweaks, like resizing it a little bit, adding a drop shadow to make it a little more realistic in the scene, and using a bulge filter on the clip to make it match with how the lens recorded the boxes since they weren't perfectly square. And there it is, we just put a big Indy Mogul TV on the wall. Take that, Fastlane Daily. Time to get back to the hospital and tell Steve.
Dr. Kravitz, you have a visitor in the main lobby.
Steve, I did it! I did it, man!
What? What? Did what?
I taught people about motion tracking. The doctor said that if I did, you'd be better within 2 to 3 weeks.
Dude, I was gonna be better in 2 to 3 weeks anyway. The doctor told you there's no talking doctors here. This is a gorilla hospital.
Gorilla hospital.
And gorillas are fantastic beings.
Hey, Doc.
Yeah, man, there hasn't been a human doctor here since, Dr. Goggleburn, but he died over 100 years ago, man.
Wait, you mean the picture of the doctor? That guy's dead?
Yeah, look at that. Ironically enough, yes.
Oh my god! Oh my god, it's gone!
Hey, man, it's just part of the symbiotic system. It's 2008, the year of the 8, at the Gorilla Hospital.